Good morning, my friends. Ooh, it's a beautiful Saturday. I got the pond behind me, which is filled up nice with water. Got the excavator running already. I'm gonna finish throwing some of those, some of the wood there, just so it burns out today. And we have this whole area prepped for building. We're gonna work on grading the lower section for the greenhouse, leveling that out, and then just taking the track loader, smoothing things out here, and probably working on the overflow pipe today as well. So we got some projects to do, but it's looks really good. Here, I'll show you this view that I'm looking at from up here. Here it is. So that's kind of where the barn's gonna go, lower with the excavator, and that's for the greenhouse. We got all that cleaned out. Fire is just about burnt out. We're gonna go through, fix this wall here as well, but the water pond's filling up. It's holding water nicely. It's very beautiful today. Beautiful and peaceful. That's what I like about mornings. So we're gonna get to it. The guys still haven't showed up. We're actually also going to be drilling holes today for the barn, laying that whole section out, setting up the sono tubes, and because concrete's coming on Monday to be poured. So it's going to be a busy day. I'm looking forward to it though. How about this weather, man? It goes from freezing cold to hot, so every day we get like this, I just enjoy it. Look at these guys. They saw me. They're following me. Watch there's the geese. Let's see if we can zoom in somehow. Oops, too much. The geese, the chickens, they're all down here. I'm the chicken daddy. They wherever I go, they follow. So if they see me somewhere around, they're like, we're gonna go there. All right, guys, enough of that. Let me go do some work. Still gotta go feed the animals. So I'll go feed the animals and get to it. Well, here we are, kind of making a pad here now for the greenhouse right along the road. And there's a giant rock, looks like, right there, or something. A rock. I have to jump on the excavator, pull it out. Well, my friends, we continue. We've been working hard here, doing a bunch of stuff. I haven't been really able to document every little aspect of it, but we've done a ton of work. The reason being, I've been traveling for work and doing a lot of stuff. But let me show you what we've done so far here. We've done a bunch of projects, and we're working on a bunch of new projects right now. So here, bear with me. I'm gonna go kind of step by step of the different areas and what we've worked on. Let's start with the barn pad. I'm right here. I'm gonna turn this around. So here we are. We got all this poured. This is for the barn. So we've drilled these probably 4 or 5 feet deep, 18 inches, poured all these pads. That's where the posts are gonna go for the barn. Hopefully, if everything goes well, we're gonna be able to pour this, set this up here next week or so, this barn. But how about that? It's all ready. The size, 35 feet right now by 30 feet. So it's not huge, but it's a good size. That's a good starting size, and it's all hand-hewed beams. It's an old barn that I'm getting disassembled and moved to this location. So it's a good size. We're gonna be able to, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 stalls in it, and then we'll have hay for above for storage as well. We're also working on clearing and moving dirt and leveling the edge of the driveway, and on culvert pipes, drainage pipes out front from this lower section of the pond out to the creek, and we worked on some pipes up top. So let's take a ride up here to the top right now. I'll show you what we did with those pipes, and then I'll show you this lower section as well. Okay, here we are. So we're up here at the pond, the 1 acre pond. As you can see, still has water in it, which is great. We've installed this pipe. You saw this last time, and I brought a bunch of these stones here. what we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of line this pipe, make these piles of rocks around this pipe so you can't see the pipe sticking out. And then also, as you can see, we have more rocks right there, but let's walk up this way. So here as well, we ran this pipe, the sewer pipe, all the way from up there underground and brought it out to the pond, because when it's raining it was washing all this out, and I don't want that. I want this to be nice grass and this nice just area here. So same thing, we have the pipe and the water is going to go directly right into the pond from that valley up there. And same, we got a bunch of stones here. We're just going to line it right around there, and yeah, so it'll be covered. And then this little area right here, we're going to have sand, and this will be a beach. As you can tell, all the slopes are pretty heavy, like really steep all the way around. This side of the pond, it's very gradual, and this side, it's more gradual. I would say this is about 6 to 1 drop, 6 to 1, 6 to 2, and so on. So we'll have sand all along here. We'll have a dock right over here, and this will be just a nice area, the kids to play and swim and relax and just enjoy the pond. But very pleased with how both of this turned out, these pipes. I think it's gonna look nice just with the rocks piled up around them. They'll kind of be like more, I don't know, they'll be covered. It'll be a cool just little area, and people won't even know that there's pipes running through there. We've also been working on clearing and leveling all the area where we push those pipes, the piles of stumps and everything off, just grading it with the track loader, kind of making it nice, right, Willow? Look at this girl. Hey girl. She's a smart dog. She's a good dog. She's a sweetheart. Willow. Hey girl. Anyway, she hangs out back here, protects the farm from all the predators. So we haven't really had any problems with our chickens, because I haven't even been locking them up for weeks and weeks, because Willow hangs out and no one comes down here. She barks and chases everybody away. But let's take a ride down. I want to show you what we've done at the front of the driveway and kind of along the driveway where we've been leveling, and then we can go up and I'll show you what we've done with the upper field with grading and whatnot. I mean, we've just been working, doing a lot of work here. Anyway, I'm doing everything I can, cleaning stuff up, grading, leveling, getting things ready, so in the springtime I can just start mowing without you know, without having to do too much. Obviously there's going to be, we still have to do the back of the dam here, fix that all up nice and whatnot, but I'm just trying to get everything I can get out of the way while the weather is beautiful. So let's take a ride down. Down here, what we got going on, we're actually taking this clay pile that we dug out from here, putting it in the dump truck, and moving it out front all the way down to there. So we're gonna load this up, but let me show you this section here. So over here, my friends, we are doing this. We took I had two 24-inch pipes here, which we don't need anymore. So we took one out, we angled it with the creek heading that way, so that, because they were heading up creek and there was flooding back inside. So now the water is going to be going this way, but we've kind of reworking this whole area here. We're going to put big stones here and just fill this whole area in, and then whatever concrete I had, I kind of banked it up right here just so it doesn't wash out. Kind of making some space up there, but that's the kind of the project we have going on here. And this will serve as the overflow where the water is going to be coming through from the 3-acre pond. But it's getting there. It doesn't look like much now, but it'll look okay. I'm pretty sure it will. Usually things turn out to be semi-decent after we're done with them. Gonna go sliding on. Perfect. That's where we want it. Perfect. Yes. That's perfect. So I was in the process of showing you all the projects we had going on and got distracted. So 2 days later, I'm finishing up. But we were down here in this lower section where you guys saw that we were pushing this concrete down off the backside towards the creek, building this bank up. This is what it looks like right now, right here. Let me zoom in a little. We stacked all these stones, large stones that we pulled out from the lower pond, and created this wall. We're gonna stack a few more, obviously. Probably a few more right there can go. This side looks pretty good here, and then we covered the pipe here with stones. Everything's really wet and muddy right now. And on this side, if you look, this is the area for the 3-acre pond where that we kind of put a hold on until springtime. But the overflow section for the pond is right here, and also we stacked some stones just around the pipe. So this is the area. So we have pond here, driveway, and creek. We are probably 50 feet from the creek, and here comes Willow. She's not supposed to be here. She keeps pushing her boundary every time. She's getting further and further away from the barn, which is not a good thing. But let's walk over here. I'll show you what the backside of this section here looks like towards the creek. Here's the backside. I'm gonna walk. We just had all this concrete. This is actually concrete from the bridge. When they were doing the bridge, we dumped here and we just placed it. Because they threw it like right here, and I moved it to here just to keep all this together. And this is some concrete we had, but this is how we kind of made this. And now we have this little walkway across here, so we can get to the other side. We'll be able to finish this off with some nice topsoil in the springtime, and we can get to this side right here. Here, let me show you. Let's turn this around. Right here, we'll have a nice walkway coming through here along the creek. But let's walk over right here. So this is the old original driveway. What happened to it, if you look, it went like this. The creek washed it all out. So this is the reasoning, and you can see like this bank is being washed out. Why I'm kind of banking it up right here, and we put all these stones and pieces of concrete on this little spot here just to keep it from washing out. But it created a nice little trail. So we have this trail coming kind of across an old driveway, and you could just walk. That's the area we cleared earlier this summer, and I'll be able to mow all through here and whatnot. But turned out pretty nice. I'm pleased with it. Looks amazing. I love how the stones look. They'll wash out. This will be all green grass. We could probably plant some water irises through here and stuff, and just a really nice, beautiful landscape. Let's walk. I'm gonna take the gator actually, and I'll show you how the driveway finished out at the lower section of the 1-acre pond. That turned out pretty nice as well. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, here we are, the lower section of the pond. I mean, of the lower section, back section of the driveway. I don't know which one to call it, but we're right here. I don't know if you remember, we were moving this clay pile from here, but we ended up just taking all the debris out of here, kind of leveling all of this out just so the water's not sitting here. And obviously this is not the finished product because we still have all that topsoil to move once it dries in the springtime, and all of this will get finished out much nicer. And we took that big pile right there of topsoil and we started leveling along the driveway, and I can show you that here in a second as well. So kind of right here, I just took all the topsoil from the lower section where we leveled for the greenhouse. I moved it over here, and we just started building this up, making it nice and smooth down to this area right here, down over here into this lower. So I went through, got all the stumps, everything cleared out, and we're gonna mow this year. I'll probably end up planting some nice trees, but it just gives it a nice finish to where I can actually ride around with the mower. The last few years, because we had all these dead pine trees just sitting here, and it was just tearing up the mower. I actually broke the mower once trying to mow through here. Now it'll be nice and smooth and graded, and just it'll be really should be really pretty. I think once the grass gets in and whatnot, I'll probably end up planting some maple trees and I don't know, maybe a few apple trees here and there. Just put a bench or something. We'll think of something, but at least this area now is usable as well. But yeah, so those are the projects we've been working on. Kind of just went through, caught up with them quickly, but it took me a few days to catch up with them. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and there's more to come. So God bless.